Hello and welcome everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. I'm going live now from this view here on top of Mount Washington above Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I will not be going live later for trivia. I have something else going on, so I figure I would stop here, show you a view. It's about 52 degrees today here in Pittsburgh. It's actually sunny, can't complain. We're overlooking downtown Pittsburgh, the Monongahela River, Ohio River, and the Allegheny River. There's Heinz Field. You can see PNC Park. Welcome in, Angela. Thank you for joining. But so today has been a pretty nice weather day. Hello, Dave Stragan. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm not going to go live at my normal time at 6 o'clock tonight because I will be out with some friends. And I figure I'd stop here on my way home from work and just give a view, show you the weather. Yeah, it's very unusual, 52 degrees. It's not going to last long. Next week, we're going to be back to cold and probably snow. Yeah, that's slowly ending there, Dave. But I figured I would just come, take a walk, show the view. Yeah, today some places hit 52. I'm not sure right now. Up here it's a little chilly, but that's probably because of the sun going down and some wind. But welcome in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you are watching the replay or you're watching now. Leave a comment if you are watching the replay. Let me know that you stopped in. And we'll take a walk down here. Yeah, the 60s. I wanted to park down a little bit further down that way, but I couldn't find anything at that point. Right now, the incline for the Monongahela incline is still down. They refurbished it, and then it worked for like a couple weeks, and now they're back working on it. There is the other incline, the Duquesne incline, which is further up the road, which, if you're from Pittsburgh, you know that. I thought about going down that end, but it's harder to find parking there. But you can see the views of like Allegheny Center. Yeah, it's still closed. I thought I had heard them saying it's going to probably open up soon, but I'm not sure how soon because I don't know if it's parts or what the problem is with it. Because if it actually was running today, I probably would have done a trip down and a trip back up. And I was going to go to the other Duquesne incline, but that's a little further down, and sometimes it's hard to find parking in that area, and there was a lot of parking here. You can see all the traffic and everything down below. Yeah, I need to put up a community thing about not doing the trivia this evening. I might do some tomorrow. We'll see. But I just wanted to come here and say hello. Please get a stream in. And if you're watching the replay, I know a lot of people do like the trivia. And I was debating if I could have gotten home earlier, I probably would have done an earlier trivia stream. But I know some people, if you're watching this stream, brush up on your TV trivia because I'm working on a TV trivia book to get all the answers together and everything. And it goes from like the 50s, 60s up till some of the present trivia. Your paper route, okay. Yeah, the Grandview Avenue. This side down here is not as crowded. I should have probably parked down this end or by the library there. Because there's the Carnegie Library for Mount Washington area. And the radio tower or television tower there. Yeah, the Pittsburgh Press and now it's the Post Gazette, but they're slowly dying. Also, the Pittsburgh Post Gazette. Yes, until they abandoned it. One of the things that they're doing around a lot of city neighborhoods are these speed bumps everywhere. These speed bumps, and there's really no turnaround points up here like they used to have, too. But a lot of neighborhoods have those speed bumps. And some of them, where depending on where they're angled and stuff, they could damage your car if you're not paying attention. Because I was driving through a neighborhood yesterday, and I was going slow anyway, but this one car came flying up, and I'm like, wow, you're going to damage your car. But yeah, because people are flying through the neighborhoods and everything like that. Yeah, we used to get both papers, the Post Gazette in the morning and then the Press, and then it switched to one, and now they're pretty much dying out. Because I think somewhere in Butler County they're making the Pittsburgh Press because they're still on strike or something. And the way everything's going to internet, they'll probably never get whatever they want for the strike. Which is kind of a shame because I know some people like to have that paper in their hands and stuff. But there's the old Post Gazette building down there. That one gray short one with the satellite tower on there behind the black taller building. I know like the Tribune Review does a lot, but that's more Greensburg area. You can see the Gateway Clipper fleet all docked for the winter. I'm not sure if they do anything right now. It's been kind of mild. Why she would get something that had news from yesterday. Yeah, a certain age range, because I know my mom likes her papers, her newspapers and stuff. And my brother will get them for her from different places. I worked at 5 Gateway Center for years and moved to the U.S. Steel Building. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to call it that particular building. They're basically taking over the... I mean, you have AHN, which is Allegheny Health Network, and Allegheny Hospital taking over various small ones. But UPMC is really starting to make their move with a lot of, like Washington, PA Hospital. They're becoming UPMC or trying to become UPMC because otherwise they'll probably be out of business and everything. And you feel bad for the people because one of the things that the government should not have let was letting UPMC and Allegheny Health Network become health insurance people because it's really harming the area. I don't want to get into all that. Yeah, the Washington Hospital there. Ah, okay. Yeah. That's the thing, though. I don't know how many people are actually working downtown these days since the big blip. Because I know PNC Bank's having trouble getting their people back, and they want them to get back to the office and other things. So, yeah. This side's like the south side, and down further down there, the Liberty Bridge, then the 10th Street Bridge and Birmingham Bridge way down there. Yeah, I can imagine that, Dave. Yeah, that was a good while. Plus the parking. Because I knew a girl, she rented parking space here at Station Square and walked across the Smithfield Street Bridge every day to work. So, to me, you're paying most of your paycheck probably for parking, or at least a good bit of your paycheck. And if you're on the on the T or the subway. There was a time that I would, like when I was a little bit younger, wanting to work downtown, but then that quickly changed. I sort of work in town, but it's more on the east side of town. Oh, wow, Dave. And that's the south side there. And then way out there where you see the buildings way in the back, that's the Pittsburgh area of Oakland. That's where like the museums, a lot of the museums, and the University of Pittsburgh and Carlow College. I think it's Carlow University now, but I'm not totally sure. Plus all the hospitals for UPMC are out that way. Yeah, Dave, I remember years ago I was in a class in college, and I remember how they were talking about how big granted, cranberry boomed, but not like the way they were talking about in this one class that I took in college. I think there were supposed to be a lot more plans for that area that didn't come to fruition. But because of them opening up 279, it actually kind of makes it easier for commuters to get down to Pittsburgh or certain areas to work around the area, around this area or the South Hills area, by taking the 279 connector. But I just remember like the one class I was in where they were going to do a lot. Yeah, 28, they're finally getting that kind of back into some normalcy, because it's always under construction around that Highland Park Bridge and stuff. Since they had flooding, a lot of that washed away, because you could still see the river's up, but it's receded. So they're letting people park back under there. So I'm sure they're going to start moving back in there. But a lot of that got washed away with all that flooding with the water and the rain and everything like that. Hello, Samantha. Hello. Welcome in. I hope you had a good birthday weekend. It looked like you did. A lot of fun. Because in fact, somebody showed a picture of the fountain, and they're going to have to go in and shovel out the mud out of the fountain base and everything. But yes, this is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm on Mount Washington, which is like a area of Pittsburgh, but across the river. That's downtown Pittsburgh. Hello, Timothy Rainwaters. Welcome in. I'm just letting everyone know. I should have put a community thing out and I forgot, but I'm not going to go live at 6 o'clock, my normal time for trivia, because the rivers actually overflowed onto onto a lot of that area. Like, the Mon Wharf always floods, and then that section right there by the Smithfield Street Bridge, they call that the bathtub section. That kind of floods. And then the 10th Street bypass floods out. So all the water was pretty up high. Oh, okay. Yeah, it didn't last too long flooding wise. But we did have a few days of rain plus any of the snow and ice that was here when we had the snow and ice. There's Acrisure Stadium. I believe I called it Heinz Field before, but that was the original name, Heinz Field. Now it's Acrisure Stadium. PNC Park is over that way, and then you can see Allegheny Center. There used to have a mall over in that Allegheny Center. There was the Allegheny Center Mall. Yeah, come up and do like a baseball game or something. And then you could bring Ron and Meredith, because then you'd have baseball involved there. Yeah, that's what everybody's like. Oh, it's still Heinz Field. But they got new sponsorship, and it's called Acrisure Stadium. They took out the Heinz ketchup bottles. I think one of them is like in the hall there, I think, or outside the stadium somewhere. But then they put one outside of Heinz History Center. They gave one to the Heinz History Center. So they attached it to their building. When I actually get down that way, because I was debating where to go, whether I should go to the Heinz History Center or come here. But one of these days, when I have a little bit more time and it's a little bit nicer, I'm not saying it's not nice today, but when I have some more time, I'll go down by that way in the strip district to show you the Heinz ketchup bottle on the building and everything. But that's Grandview Avenue and everything. Disney Community Day at Kennywood, yeah. That could be. There's the old church there. And some houses. And down over the hill and everything. Tilt it down, but I want to be careful. That's McCardle Roadway. I'll walk up this way, go to the other landing. There's a library for Carnegie Library. Yes, I couldn't remember the name, but I knew it was that whenever you said. Yeah, they used to have a carnival there like around the 4th of July. Because when we would come up to Mount Washington, we would go there. Next karaoke night. I've been wanting to send some Pittsburgh snacks for you guys. I'd send them down to your mom or Jeff and Angela. No, they do not have it anymore. Sled ride and stuff down there. They have another area up in this, well, it's not up in this area, but it's called the Allegheny Overlook, I believe. They have another overlook area. I can't remember what it's called now. I want to say the Allegheny Overlook, but I don't think it's what the name is. But a lot of people go there too. There's like a little bit of a park there and stuff. There's the area that they call Gateway Center. KDK Television is located there. They used to have the radio station there, but now they're out in Green Tree with their other owners and stuff. Yeah, my grandparents lived on the south side and then up in Mount Oliver area. My grandparents were from that area, Mount Oliver, Knoxville, and the south side area. So we were familiar with driving around here whenever we were with them. Yeah, Dave, when I was younger, my cousins and I used to buy an all-day pass and take the trolley into town and go to the candy store down there, Candy-Rama and Kaufman's and a couple other places, and would ride all over the place. And you use that to transfer because we would come from my house and then you had to transfer to get onto a trolley to town. Yeah, I'm planning to go down to the trolley museum one of these days here. You can go on the trolley, and they actually built a whole new visitor center and everything down in Washington, like the Meadowlands, Washington, PA County area. Some of the traffic on the Fort Pitt Bridge and the Duquesne Bridge. Yeah, that was the good old days because we used to ride all around, and my mom had an aunt. She was my great aunt, and we would go with her to downtown Pittsburgh. And my parents, we used to go down to Kaufman's all the time for Christmas. They actually put in like a small Target store and a Five Below, and I think Burlington Coat Factory is supposed to move into that building too. And now it's also apartments in that building where Kaufman's, and then it became Macy's and stuff. We'll go this way so we can see the point a little bit better, but the tree branches might be up higher. Yeah, it's about 52 degrees. It's starting to cool off now. Yeah, I remember that too, Dave. And then I remember us when they first did the actual T train. We took it to go take a ride downtown. Hello, Donna. I'm actually down. I should have put a community thing up, but I'm not going to go live at 6 p.m. I'm going to be meeting with some friends, so I thought I would just show you the beautiful day here we had in Pittsburgh and everything. So thank you for joining in. So I just wanted to go a little bit live. So since I'm not going to go live later for the trivia, but you never know. Keep that notification bell rung. If I get a chance, maybe tomorrow or another day. I'm also working on some television trivia, which will go from the 1950s to present time. Hello, Cherie. I'm in an area called Mount Washington. It's a suburb, like a part of Pittsburgh, but on the above it, as you can see. There's a lot of Pittsburgh neighborhoods. We'll go on to this landing over here. You get a lot of photographers and different things that like to come up here. A lot of prom kids will come here, get their photos taken. If you got married somewhere near here, it's a good location to come and get your photos. You can see the Carnegie Science Center. It's changing names because of a family that donated to them to help fund the Science Center and everything. They like what they're doing. They do have a lot of nice exhibits and everything. Yes, it is a very nice view. Well, that's cool, Cherie. And you can see where the casino and parking garage, and they actually built a new hotel next to the casino now for people to stay there. And that's like the North Shore. They have restaurants, bars, the two stadiums, Acrisure Stadium, and then you can see PNC Park where the Pittsburgh Pirates play. You really can't see where the Pittsburgh Penguins play, but it's up behind where you see the U.S. Steel UPMC building. It's up behind there, on the hillside. And down below there, way in the background, that's the south side. Yeah, there are certain areas still, Angela, that it's, you don't want to be kind of wandering in some of those areas still on the north side area. I know I had family living in an area over there that they moved years and years ago, but that's all you hear about now in their neighborhood. A lot of the dangers in their old neighborhood and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, each city has their own areas that's good and bad. But things happen everywhere, so you just never know. Yes, it is, Angela. Yeah, a lot of those people have fixed up a lot of those houses. There's a nice selection of restaurants. The National Aviary is there. I'm hoping to go there one of these days. You have to make reservations to get there, and when I think about it, it's already kind of too late for the reservations. So I'll have to look up that one of these days and go there. And I'd like to get back out to the Pittsburgh Zoo. I haven't been to the Pittsburgh Zoo in a while. So I'm going to try and head there one of these days. I want to get up early enough so I could go see on the weekends, if the weather's not too bad, they let the penguins out and they walk around. They let them walk around outside their building, outside. Yeah, you never really had to before, but now they're still kind of being cautious with the crowds and that. I haven't really looked it up lately to see if you can just go. But I know there and the Phipps Conservatory, when you make your ticket reservation, they like you to pick a time to go so it doesn't, so they don't have the giant crowds. I'm not sure about the Carnegie Science Center. I know the day I went on Martin Luther King Day, it was pretty busy there, but it really emptied out like an hour before the Steeler game was going to start. Or it was like 2 hours before the Steelers had their game. And it was nice after that. There wasn't any crowd there. Yeah, I missed their Christmas or their holiday show. I might, since I work over by that area, I might try and stop there one of these days, because they go and use the train area for like flower beds for the spring summer season. Let's see, what time is it? Sorry, trying to see what time it is. But yeah, also, Angela, one of these days, I've been thinking about it and I haven't had the chance to do it. But I'm going to go around to all the new restaurants that are down by where you and Jeff used to live. And I know they're putting up an apartment building on the road they used to take up to your house. They're building some type of apartment complex or something. So I'll have to go and see what that's like too and do like a little video. Oh, yes, Donna. And especially at night when the lights are reflecting, or if there's fireworks night and you catch it right, you can get some really good photos. If you ever want to see a lot of great Pittsburgh photos, look up David DiCello or Dave DiCello. I think his last name is spelled Diccello. And he does some amazing Pittsburgh photos. And I know he's been doing a lot of winter ones and everything lately. And you can follow him on Instagram and Facebook. Oh, wow. But yeah, I'll one of these days I'm going to go live down from there. A lot of times when I'm going through there, I'm on my way somewhere. And I've been thinking about it a couple of times. I've gotten down there early meeting people. And I thought, I should just go around. But they have Firebirds Restaurant, Permane Brothers. There's that I think it's Il Piatto Plaza or something, Piazza. The Milkshake Factory. Yeah, I will let you know. Over by Top Golf, there's the Tesla. Of course, BJ's Warehouse, the Tesla store or the garage. I think they might sell Teslas there. I'm not sure. I never really gone down that way lately. Yes. Yeah, the Raising Cane's. I know my nephews are waiting for that because they actually drive out the north for sales to go to Raising Cane's. North for sales, and before they started opening any Raising Cane's around here, They actually drove to Ohio to go get it. And I know a couple other friends that used to do that too. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm waiting for that one to open. And then I'll try it. I'm not sure when it's going to open. I didn't really see a date, but I think it's soon. Yeah. And I seen the one out in North for sales, but it's been a while since I've been out that way to go stop and try them out. I don't know if he's still down in the PPG area, but Chicken Guy was supposed to have a store down around the PPG Plaza or the PPG buildings down there. But I know I was down at PPG Plaza one time for the ice rink, but I never noticed where he has his store. Yeah, I'm not surprised there. That's probably why they haven't opened yet. Because people don't really want to work these days, not to be. It's like, even, and I'm not putting down teenagers and stuff, but I know in my time there was a lot of kids that wanted to work and stuff. Okay. But you can see all the way down the river this side. We have a Keens in Mount Pleasant near Charleston. That's pretty cool. I know what I would love to see, and a great area would be on I-70 down in the Washington County area is a Buc-ee's. That would be really cool if they would put in a Buc-ee's. Or even if they did it like in the Breezewood area, a Buc-ee's, or off the turnpike somewhere. It would be really cool to get a Buc-ee's up here. I still haven't been to one, but I've gotten merchandise and stuff from there. No, and that's the thing, because I remember, and granted, it was different these days, back in my day. I mean, they can't even get them the kids used to work at McDonald's all the time, or all those types of places, and even Kennywood has a hard time. The next Buc-ee's is going to be in Raleigh-Durham. Yeah, I had heard that. But it would be really neat if they would bring up some up this way. They could even do it down in Wheeling, down near the Wheeling, West Virginia area and stuff. Because for me, that's not too far of a drive to Wheeling, West Virginia. And that's the thing, all those Buc-ee's, unless I drove down to Florida, I'm not going to go by them because I don't drive to Florida. And most of them are on the west side, west coast. Hello, Doug. Welcome in. Oh, no problem. I'm probably going to end soon anyway because I know T. Marie's place goes live. I will not be going live, but check out Zippity Doo Doug. For Hump Day Hangout, he's doing the Parks with the Pridgeons, or they're interviewing the Parks with the Pridgeons. JD and his wife, Christina. But he'll be live at 7 p.m. Check out This Our Dreams. They're usually live Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. And then we have Dinners with Donna. She has various vlogs. I know Surfer Girl 326 has been doing various vlogs. Jennifer Caruso is going to be live. Samantha goes live. And I know the This and That crew. T. Marie's Place, Joy S. All those barges of electric car fuel. There goes the trains and stuff. Pete goes live with various sports. I know he did a really good interview, him and Monorail Molly, Jen, yesterday. Right down below where they have the coal barges going, that's the Monongahela River. And you could see one off in the distance coming this way. And the Monongahela River runs into the Ohio River, and then the Allegheny River is on the other side. So that's why they always had Three Rivers Stadium, because of the three rivers and the confluence. The Fort Pitt Museum and everything's down below at Point State Park in the summertime. It's a fun place to go hang out. They're kind of doing some remodeling down there and restoring some the fort that they have there, the Fort Pitt Blockhouse, and the museum itself. There's an area where I don't know how far you can see, but in front of the Acrisure Stadium, it's kind of like a keyhole type of bridge arch there. That's where the Mr. Rogers statue is located. They have the Mr. Rogers statue. They also have, I think it's a World War II memorial area down around where the other buildings are, down that way. You can see Allegheny General Hospital, the old Allegheny Center, the Children's Museum, and Avery areas in that area. And then going up towards the North Hills and everything. And this is also called the City of Bridges. And way off in the distance is the Cathedral of Learning for the University of Pittsburgh campus and all their hospitals and buildings. And then there's museums out there, the Carnegie Natural History Museum, Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Hall. That would be more of a walking tour. Probably in the summer or early spring. I'll park by the Heinz Cathedral and can walk around in certain areas there. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I do thank everyone for joining. Just remember, I will not be live at 6 p.m., but check out Zippity Doo Dog at 7 p.m. Check out T. Marie's Place. She's on at 5 p.m. Joy S., the This and That crew will be live. This Our Dreams will be live tomorrow. Dinners with Donna has various videos, and hopefully one of these days she'll get back to cooking when things go. But no, you're welcome. You're welcome. And check out Samantha Lowe and Jennifer Caruso. But thank you all for joining. I know for some, just to give you a little bit of a look. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for joining, Donna. I hope everyone has a great evening. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm not sure how soon I'll get back down there. Back down to visit the parks. But eventually I'll get back down there and everything. But have a great night, everyone. We will see you all in the chats. And don't forget to leave a comment if you're watching the replay. But have a great night, everyone, and we will see you later. And I hope you have a great evening. Bye, everyone.